I'm in Starbucks drive-thru, and I went to order. I practiced it, y'all. I said venti iced sugar cookie latte, and I repeat it over and over in my head until I get to the thingy where I tell her what I want. And I said, I'd like a venti iced sugar whatever it's called, latte. Sugar cookie latte. Anyway, she said, we don't have any sugar cookie today. What do you do in a time like that? So I was like, crap. I literally said that, crap. And then I said, okay, I'll do a venti iced caramel macchiato. She has that. I'm so glad she does. Anyways, I read in my Bible this morning, Jesus says to be happy. Every day, be happy. So, that's what we're doing today. We're happy today. I have a Benjamin. Is this a Benjamin? I don't know what a Benjamin is. It's $10. I'm gonna give it to her. Anyways, it's super bright. I'm sorry. We're going to go to Lowe's. There's a Christmas gift I want to pick out for Aaron that he's been wanting for a while. And it's a like handheld circular saw, I'm pretty sure. I know what it looks like, so as long as I can see, and I'll Google it before we go in there. The thing is, they don't have Ryobi in Lowe's. I think Ryobi is Home Depot, but they have Cobalt. So I'm gonna make sure I get a good brand, and I just want to get it for him because he's been talking about it for a while, and it would be exciting. And then also, I'm gonna get some stocking stuffers for his stocking. So this video should be fun. I'm gonna put y'all up for a second because I'm about to go to the window, and I will meet you back at Lowe's. So he has something like this already, and it's, you know, like, it's hard to work with because it's so big. So he's always been talking about a handheld one, and he likes this brand. So let me see if I can find a handheld one. I see it on Google, so I know they have one, and it looks like it's only $109 unless they have different ones. So we'll see. I don't know what these are. There's also a bunch of stuff that's locked, so I might have to go get somebody. Which is... Can y'all hear my sound effects? That's how I feel about having to go get somebody. We did it. A nice gentleman helped me. We were sitting there for probably 5 minutes because I said, I want to get a battery for it too, because I didn't know if it came with a battery. He says it looks like it comes with a battery, but I don't know. Anyways, I don't know if he said it looks like it does or it doesn't. I'm just happy we got it. So it's in the trunk. I got the battery charger, and the handheld. It says multi-purpose. I'm gonna go ahead and let him have it today, just in case it's not the right one. And then he has time to bring it back. The receipt's like attached to the little zip ties or whatever. So that would be super exciting. I love getting gifts for people. It's so much fun. It's more fun than getting a gift for myself. So the stocking stuffers he's not getting until Christmas, but we're gonna go ahead and go over to Walmart and get some of those and put them in his stocking. He stayed up all night. He's been staying up all night with the heater, even the buddy heaters, even though they're indoor safe. It's saving us a lot of money on using the space heaters, because it was like 26 degrees last night. So he stays up all night with the heater, so he's probably going to be asleep for a while. I do have hamburger meat thawing out because we're going to make hamburger helper tonight and some corn. So I'll make that with y'all. Also, I have some curtains on It's the side of the living room where, honestly, both sets of white curtains need to be washed. And I'm out of baking, I think I'm out of baking soda, which is kind of like OxyClean powder. So I think I'm just gonna get more of that when I go into Walmart. And I'm out of coffee creamer, so I'm gonna get more of that too. And then me and you will probably stop by McDonald's and get a little cheeseburger on the way home. I thought about going into Mexican because when I was in Tennessee, I went to a Mexican restaurant and I sat down inside by myself and ate. And I've never in my life done that before. It's like, I think it's called like shock therapy or something like that, where you do the thing you're scared of so that you'll be less scared of it. And I need to do that more often. Like right now, doing things like going out shopping by myself without having somebody with me, because pretty much my whole life I've always had someone with me, either my mom, and I just like shadow behind her, like walk behind her everywhere, or now Aaron. When I was married to someone in the military, that was really difficult because I was by myself for 10 months at a time. That was a lot. I was struggling a lot. But anyways, you know, like I don't want to be stuck forever in the same level of, you know, like I can't do, like I want to have more abilities, be able to do more things. So anyways, but it is already 3:39, and if I sit down and eat, that's gonna take a lot of time. I know I can do it though. Even the thought of like thinking I can go and do it, that's like a good thing. So anywho, let's go to Walmart. Okay, those aisles where they keep all the candy and stuff are packed, so I did not film over there. I did get him these. They're the ones that are clear. He likes those instead of the ones that have the cream because they're not as sweet. He likes sour stuff. So I got Sour Patch Kids. They're ornament shaped, I guess. Some Trolley Sour Snowman. And some Ferrero Rochers. I don't want to put too much candy in it, so this is all the candy that's going to go in there. And I got these bows to put on the tools that I'm going to give them today. Instead of wrapping them, I think that would be really fun, like when they put a bow on a car. He's also been wanting some thin gloves. These look pretty thin. Not really sure what their purpose is for. These are super thin. I might do these. They look like this on the other side. That's really thin. This, I don't know what size that is. This is extra large, extra large. Oh, I see, it tells you the size on there. Small, small, large, extra large. We'll just do that. He's got big hands. That should work. The lighting, I'm sorry y'all. I just realized my vehicle, the hour is like an hour ahead because we never changed it. Anyways, I just want to show y'all the two items. I walked so fast to get here. I'm winded. Anyways, I did get him two items that probably aren't going to fit in his stocking stuffer, so I ended up getting a gift bag for that. He plays Minecraft too, and this year we watched the Minecraft movie. So it's got a bunch of the cats on it, and it says joy to the underworld. But for like a little nostalgia moment, also because he just bought a new desk for his game room, and there's a brown shelf like the one in our bedroom, just a little thin brown shelf that we still haven't put up yet, and he can put it up in his game room. So I thought this would be fun for him to build. There's 23 pieces. It's a 1993 Toyota Supra, which he likes those cars. But it says cartooned, and you have to put it together. Like, it just has the body, like the frame of the car, and you have to put together like the motor and the tires, and it says UCast technology, cast your own wheels. It's got some colors in here, so I thought that would be some fun. It's got stickers and stuff for him to like tinker with, and when it's done, he can put it on his shelf as like decor. He plays a lot of Farming Simulator, but he has started playing race car games too, and he has like actual steering wheel and like the gas foot, the clutch, and like the gear shifter. All of that is it's really cool looking. And then I'm pretty sure when he was younger, I know his sister did, but I'm pretty sure he did too, he skated, like skateboards. So this is similar. There's 4 skateboards in here. It says Tech Deck, and you have to put together the base and the wheels, and there's screws and nuts, and then stickers as well. And there's four. So anyway, he can build those too, and then put them on a shelf if he wants. So I thought those would be fun. But I got a Christmas bag to put them in, because I wasn't sure if they were gonna fit. And then I think y'all saw everything else. I did get some garlic bread, some orange juice, some sugar cookie, like the Elf coffee creamer, and the gloves, the bows. Yeah, that's all. I got the garlic bread to go with our hamburger helper tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna go home and get all this stuff in the stocking and ready to go before he wakes up and sees it. Because I want him to like wake up, come in the kitchen, and then see the boxes on, I'm probably gonna put them on either the like island thing or the kitchen table. Y'all know he always sits in that pink chair by the like the little island that sticks out. So I might put them there. I'll show you that, but y'all know he doesn't want to be on camera, so I won't film him like opening it and stuff. But I'll let you know if I picked out the right one and if he liked it or not. And I'll just, he will be able to get the 2 gifts that I couldn't fit. I won't be able to fit in the stocking. He'll just have to wait for Christmas for those. I want him to open something on Christmas Day. Anyways, okay, I'm like, my slobber is spitting everywhere. Alright, it's all ready to go. He's gonna be so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. But if you also are in the market for one of these, this is what it is. It's a 4, I don't know, whatever that says, compact circular saw. So you can use, literally you can use your hand and go around in a circle if you want. Makes it so much easier to cut out certain shapes. I've got the little receipt right here just in case I got the wrong one, because they did have a much bigger one that still looked like you could use your hand, but I wasn't sure, so I got this one. It says 24 volt max brushless. And then here, okay, yeah, lithium ion battery and charger sold separately. So this is $109. These are, I think these were $40, so it's like $158 total, which isn't bad. So you need this one, this number, if you're gonna get this. And this is the 24V max 2 amp hour battery and charger. So he can, it's already ready to go. I'm so excited. Okay, I'll update you later. I'm gonna be washing these two. See how dingy they are? I'll just compare it to up there. It's from the cats. Nasty. Nasty. Chloe's is nasty too. Right here. You can tell.
I can't believe that you came into my life.
Next day, voiceover wise, I am um, sitting here. I just Googled the correct image for this circular soul Aaron was thinking about. It's not the one I got. He was super excited. He had just woke up, so he's like rubbing his eyes. He's looking around, like just adjusting to waking up. And I was just staring. I was like, I can't wait till he notices what's on the counter. And then he noticed what was on the counter, and he just started smiling, and he was a little like curious, I guess, like what's going on here? Like a surprise. It was so cool to see. I've never seen his a reaction like that from him. I think he was just so surprised. But he looked at it and he was like, "It's really nice. I really like it. You did not have to go get this." And then I said, "Did I get the right one?" And he said, um, actually, I already have one just like this." He already has one just like it from Ryobi. It's actually even a little bit bigger than the one I got. And he said, this one's nice because, and I thought this too, like the way the hand, like where you hold your hand, it kind of just feels like it would be like you holding a pizza cutter. So it looks very good for, like to help with motor like skills and all that. I have trouble holding stuff, y'all. So like to me, I'm like, oh, that's a great grip. Like, what is it called? Ergonomic, that fancy word. So he liked it. But I was like, oh no, if you already have the same one, like, let's go back and get the correct one, like the one you want, because I saw two different other ones there. So that's the plan. We're gonna go off camera. Me and him are just gonna go back to Lowe's, and he's gonna pick out the correct one. But I just wanted to let y'all know that he was very, very happy and excited, and now I want to do surprises like that more often, because that was just like so fun to see his face, like what it looks like when he's surprised. Anyways, I'm making the garlic bread, and we're getting the hamburger cooked up. Erin and I both were doing that, and then for hamburger helper, or even macaroni, when it comes with the powder, I don't follow the directions. With hamburger helper, when it's like add the water and the milk and the powder and cook everything at the same time, it never turns out right for us. So this is what it looks like. I end up just boiling the noodles like you normally would for pasta or like spaghetti, and then I do the ground beef separate, and then I do the liquid stuff separate and like kind of stir it into a sauce, and then I'll add it all together. So this is what the kitchen looks like after the whole day. After dinner, I do like to clean up the kitchen and get everything put away. So that's what we're going to be doing. I'm also going to be checking on the laundry and emptying out the trash and redoing the trash. So lots of cleaning motivation y'all are about to see. What else was I going to tell y'all? Oh, I am super happy today because for the past, I would say since we got back from Tennessee from visiting my family for Thanksgiving, my sleep has been so messed up. Like, I will go to bed at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. I have been playing my Disney Dreamlight Valley game, which is really fun. But I feel like when you play video games, you just lose track of time. And I feel like you don't get as bored as easily, or at least I don't. So it's like, oh, I want to stay up. I don't want to miss anything. But then I wake up and I miss the sun because the sun sets so fast. And it's like hangs lower in the sky. It's been kind of gloomy and stuff lately, but we've had a sunny day today and yesterday. Anywho, what I want to tell y'all is the other day I was like, I literally said, this is so stupid. I'm crying because the sun went away. Like Aaron was giving me a hug and I was telling him I'm crying because, like, if you're waking up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, then you only have like a few good hours of sunlight before it starts to go down at like 4:30, especially if it's already kind of like stormy looking outside. It's even worse. And so I started taking my gummy vitamins again. That's why I bought the orange juice. I'm like, we need to get some vitamin D in here. And also, I need to go to bed earlier. That way I can wake up early. And all that to say, I woke up this morning at 8:15. I actually woke up before my alarm. And I still didn't go to bed until 3 o'clock. I have no idea how I woke up that early. I just naturally woke up that early. So I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus, that this is reset and I am awake now. I will say I did drink more water yesterday than I did caffeine, so that probably helps. But I want to have a winter routine. I have a spring and summer routine. Like, there's things I like to do throughout the day, every day. But then when it gets super cold out, I lose a lot of that because a lot of my routine revolves around the garden, like watering the garden, taking care of the yard, like picking weeds, being outside coloring on the porch, and lighting my like citronelle candle, and then going in to fix dinner or whatever we're going to do. Like, there's a lot of structure involved in spring and summer, and it feels like there's just no structure involved in like late fall and winter when it gets super cold. And I think that's just natural because, you want to like hibernate and stuff. Nature kind of goes to sleep, if you will. So it makes sense that even like humans also slow down, even if we feel like, oh, there's so much we want to get done, but everything around us is kind of like sleeping and getting restoration. So I am just happy that I woke up at 8:30, 8:15 in the morning, and I felt like, okay, this is the start of a routine. I got up, I read the Bible. Today it talked about not having idols, and I feel like an idol is anything that fills your mind or consumes your mind. So it could literally be anything. It could be thoughts. Anything could be an idol. So I did that. I cooked an egg. I had coffee. I read the newspaper. I know. But it was just like I'm not being fancy, y'all. It was literally those things. The like advertisement for Roses and Ollie's. The stores, the discount stores. And I felt like a little old man when I was reading them in my chair with my coffee. It was very good vibes. So, anywho, I'm drying these with a paper towel. But yeah, just like finding routine when it's cold outside and the motivation is just not there to do much of anything, especially if you come alive during the spring and summer like the flowers do, and the birds. Anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling because I'm about to talk to y'all in person about this stove. Unfortunate events have occurred already, and I was a little bit disappointed in it, but it's okay. It's a stove. It's not that serious. Today's the next day. I've processed it. It's really not that big of a deal. It was going to happen eventually. I just didn't realize it was going to happen so soon. So let me know in the comments down below. Do you struggle during the winter? Do you have winter blues? What gets yourself out of them? And what type of routine do you have? And are you a morning or a night person? And is your mood kind of impacted by the sun and how long it's out? I just knew I was not going to cry over the sun being down another day when I could get myself in bed and wake up earlier. So, like, there are things we can control, And then there's things we can't control. I can't control when the sun goes down, but I can control when I get out of bed. All right.
Somebody that'll only care for me. Somebody I can give time and ring.
My show, Good Morning's on the background. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. What is happening? You see that? It's not coming off. I don't know if this is like grease splatter. They're tiny, tiny little grains. What did I do wrong? It looks pretty. Y'all told me that eventually it would get those gray rings around it, and I really thought if I just keep it clean, it wouldn't. And we use the correct pans. Oh, it's already starting. I sprayed it one more time. I've already did it twice, so we'll just see. Just got it cleaned up again, and it's still there. It's not that big of a deal. Just a little disappointed in myself because I feel like I've been doing everything right. I don't know. I don't know if that's like cooking spray. So I can't really take this back, but if y'all have any advice on how to further prevent it. I'm not supposed to spray cooking spray on the stove? Like if I'm spraying in the pan, are the particles like popping off the pan and then going onto the stove and cooking on the stove? I've got this on here. Another thing I thought of, I do leave this on whenever I'm cooking in the oven, but I don't think it's this because I feel like it would be on all of these if it was like this getting warm. And this is meant to be able to get warm like a warmer. Like you can put hot pots on it and stuff. I don't know. I don't know. That is the end of today's video. I do hope y'all enjoyed it. Aaron loved the gift. I'm sure I mentioned it earlier, but it wasn't the right one. So we're actually going to go back. I don't know if these are crooked. We're going to go back and get the correct one and probably a bigger battery because the one he wants is like 2 sizes bigger than this one. This is the smallest. Well, yeah, this is the smallest one you could get. But he really liked it, so it's the thought that counts. Alright, y'all, I'll see you in the next one.
In this puzzle, who can be my missing piece? You know I don't need anything else.